I'm making this video because I said I would. This is the Ask Gaia segment. I don't currently feel like getting up to get my tripod, so we're using a prop. So this is Ask Gaia. I don't know if that's what I labeled it, but that's what I'm labeling it today as, today. I wanted to just discuss some concerns. This is a pre-recorded video because I've already touched base on some pretty spicy topics regarding this segment for this week. But I plan to do this every Wednesday so that way, information can get out there, for one. For two, we can all feel comfortable with providing proper care to our loved ones. And we can all kind of switch that perspective of needing a middle person, like needing a outsource. All of the information is within us, present to us, and not difficult to get. And I use that statement loosely. But it's about how confident we feel, right? So all of this is to boost all of that. Recently, and feel free to post any questions because on Wednesdays I'll be going through and answering those. So yes, I'm currently caring for 3 pups. One is a trauma pup, and the other two are Shibas. They're just super cute, and need that proper care. They kind of demand it, and I'm such an advocate for that type of energy. So yes, very, very sweet pups. It's super exciting to be caring for them. And since we're talking about them, I will say that the trauma pup is younger than the Shibas, but he's had a history. And you can see in his actions, right, how that plays a part. And how I contribute to being okay, or making him feel okay, feel secure, because we all deserve to feel secure and safe in our home, is to be mindful of my tone of voice, and also to be mindful of his positioning, as I imagine he's doing the same with me, because he does not know me. And, he's learning me just like I'm learning him. And it's truly ongoing because things change all the time, That's life. Evolution is a part of that. And being able to properly adjust to the changes is a huge part of how we progress, as we know. So, yeah. Leading from that, it definitely helps. We've already gotten our cuddles in, so that's good. Because before, he was very hesitant, looking at me, staying 6 feet, and things like that. And, it's with pets that have a history of trauma or trust issues, or whatever you want to label it as. The same, in my opinion, goes for humans, human interaction and coexisting. Just being mindful of one another goes a long way. So, yeah, segment 2, I'm calling them segments like this is episodes. Maybe in the future they might be. But this topic, or this leeway, I'm going into my previous discussion about veterinarians and, just avoiding. I don't want to say veterinarians and be so specific, because it's more just about the general care, regardless of your title. So yeah, I was having a conversation with a friend, an old friend. Shout out to Jazzy if you're watching. I may add her tag under this video. And I may even add the voice memo. If she's okay with that, I'll check with her. Because it was a very spicy topic. And of course, money just spices things up a little bit more, doesn't it? So we were having that discussion about the vet bill and about the security after the procedure and about her pup's progression after the incident. And it's just, trauma makes you feel out of place, right? If you aren't used to it. And even when you are used to it, it's like a bodily adjustment, like a whole bodily adjustment from the inside out. So I was recording, then my phone cut off. I'm not sure what's up with that, but we're gonna keep this short. Recently, I had a discussion with a family friend who went to a vet for a seemingly simple situation. Her pup got a hold of like a group of cicadas and ate them, which usually wouldn't be an issue, but with all the pesticides and all of the other things in the air, anything's a possibility here in America. So nonetheless, she took her pup to a vet hospital, which the Gaia Grove really vouches for holistic care, in-home holistic care, like cut out the middleman altogether if you can. But, feeling stressed and, handling a situation the best way she could, as we all do, she took him to the vet. And he came back and was like very lethargic, very non-responsive, just not himself. And I'm sure, putting self in her shoes, that was like a tragic thing for her to witness, and then even tragic for him to deal with, because who knows what he went through, in the hospital. I'm making this video simply to say that, say two things. One, we'll be doing segments like this on Wednesdays. I'm saying Wednesday because I feel it in my soul right now to do it on Wednesdays. But regardless, I'll be posting videos to answer or discuss animal care topics, like general and holistic well-being, just well-being tips, resources and things like that, because it's so important for us to feel confident in maintaining ourselves And we've, in maintaining our loved ones, you know, I say cut out the middleman, but it's really just like feeling secure within yourself enough to really make a decision and weigh the decision, like weigh the outcome of the decisions. Like, what is this really doing to the family, you know, to the whole thing? Because we're all one. And I'm not saying get all crazy about it, but take the time to make the decisions because they count. And you know, I also am creating these videos to make more comfort in creating the community, creating confidence in us asking one another, because, you know, it's really just general problem solving. That's what all of this life is, right? And so if we can feel confident in that, even making the toughest, or what has been set up to appear tough situations, and just kind of like, you know, looking at it from above and not from the shadow perspective of it. The shadows always appear bigger, if that makes sense. I'm trying to create it in a way that properly explains like the importance of it and the restfulness of it, you know, the peace of mind in it. It's not that difficult. It's just a matter of adjusting. And you know, adjustments take time, but once we're there, you know? So, I'll cut this video short. Well, you know, it's over basically right now. Until next time, feel free to post your questions, comment your questions or concerns, and let's talk about it, you know? Let's talk about it. Okay, take care.